Hello, Scorpio. This is your reading for mid-March, your general reading. I hope you're doing amazing. If you're new, my name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. I appreciate you. So this, like I said, is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. Check your moon, rising, Venus. Or if you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below, or you can go to the website up above and I can do that for you. So, I do have an Instagram and Facebook. We're doing giveaways every month this year. So subscribe there and check those out. No. Okay. Alright, Scorpio. Let's jump in. Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio mid-March general? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Scorpio mid-March. Scorpio, what you got going on? Material and spiritual prosperity, temptation, mental conflict. First thing I'm going to see is it's time for you to give to your future. Okay? It looks like there's something that you wanted to do with your life, or some sort of goal or idea that you had that involved you giving something to it. I feel like ego, fear, scarcity mentality stopped you from doing that. And it's time for you to finally make a decision on whatever that is. Some of you have been overly trying to balance the situation instead of dealing with it head first. And it's not fixing the situation, it's just balancing it out. It's time to make some decisions toward change. I'm getting this energy of like just maintaining is not going to make it right now. You know, it's not gonna cut the cake for you at this time. It's not what you're meant to do. You're not meant to just maintain. This is the energy of trying to get you to come out of that. Okay? Mid-March for Scorpio. Fool, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. Absolutely. So it's time to take a risk in your life, Scorpio. It's time to make some changes. It's time to get some energy moving, okay? So this is getting past that fear, anxiety, not wanting to fail energy, and just get out there. You know, I feel a need to tell you that you've stood still way too long. You've maintained way too long, and it's time for you to make some changes. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul growth. A lot of you, this is old ideologies. This is like being scared to leave a job out of loyalty. This is scared to speak up in a relationship due to fear of change or messing up the ecosystem, as I like to say. But there is a need for change. And that change creates growth. Actually, I don't want to say growth. I want to say movement that encourages growth. Okay? Shadow energy, we have discipline. I heard clinging. Very interesting. Clinging to a system, a way, a practice. It's like clinging to a process that you've always done and needing to come out of it. Because I feel like that process isn't really expressing what you truly need or what you're truly trying to accomplish. It's giving you a false sense of security. Okay. Yeah, desert passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. So there is a plan for you. Right now you can't see it. And your fear is of not being abundant or failing. And that's due to ego. You know, you're looking at failing as something negative and not as a lesson, or not the fact that you took a risk to better a situation. You know, you're thinking a little bit too logically about the situation. Okay. So let's get into those cards, Scorpio. Alright, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button. I do have a Patreon. You can join Patreon and get these readings up to 2 weeks early. Plus all the bonus content that I post. So 2 of Wands, King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Palace of Cups, King of Wands, 9 of Cups, Magician, Wheel of Fortune, or the World, excuse me, and the Devil. On the bottom we have the Queen of Wands and the 5 of Cups. So Scorpio, I get this feeling like you're stuck in this idea of a scarcity mentality. So you're scared of taking risks, or you're scared of changing a situation because you don't want to be left out in the cold. This is like, I don't want to make a mistake, so I'm not going to do anything. Okay? But with the Queen of Wands energy, it's about being confident in moving. This is like nurturing your desires. There's something in the other side of this. Okay, so scarcity mentality tells you to hold on due to fear and being scared and staying where you are and everything will work out, and don't make any changes. But the other side of the coin, where there's drive and balance and communication and versatility, that's the word I want to use, that's where your success is in this situation. Okay, so major arcana. Ooh, you have 3 major arcana at the bottom. So it's all about you making some sort of mental decision is the big effect on your life in mid-March. I feel like you're just going about life, you know. I feel like you're trying to make the right decisions that cooperate with your life at this time. So it's like you're falling in line. Whether you see it that way or not, this is very much that energy of just falling in line, doing what you're supposed to do, following the grain. I'm not even going to say the flow, the grain. And it makes you feel in control. It makes you feel logical. You feel like you're doing the most mature thing for your future. You're not following your heart. You're not following any drive or desire. It's just, what is the most intelligent thing for me to do right now? And it's all about stability. This is like not wanting to take a risk, not wanting to shake things up, to keep some sort of sense of stability here. This is like, I don't want to lose what I've worked on. I've built something being practical, and I'm going to continue to be that way. But what's interesting is the 2 of Wands lets me know that there could be there is an opportunity for a turning point here. But it has to do with changing your mindset on the situation. and seeing the way and the direction to stability, stable environment, a stable future in a different light. I feel like in mid-March you're exploring your life in a way where you can keep doing what you're doing. You can keep going with the grain, okay, and what you have been doing. But there's a sense of you wanting something more emotionally fulfilling, something more heart-centered, something that you can be proud of in love and life. But this feels more like a growth within you and your journey. This is about stepping away from logic and going more towards something heart-centered. So, let's say you've been going to this 9 to 5. It's been very stable for you for 6 years, let's say. Great, fantastic, right? Pays the bills, gives you a sense of stability, right? But you have a dream to own a food truck. That's what you want to do. It doesn't seem logical, but that's where your desires are. So it's about taking the steps to get there. Like small steps, but still moving in that direction still gives you a sense of you trying to accomplish a goal for something that you love, or something that's in your heart, or something that's been in your mind to do for yourself. I feel like you're balancing stability and happiness. You know, it's like stability versus your dreams. Yeah. I see you making a decision to make some sort of step or leap or move towards that direction. You're ready to start a new cycle in your life. And you are going to make the effort or take the steps to do so. It is going to be a hard decision. It's going to be a long route. But as long as you have the dedication, you can do it. Because I feel like there are going to be a lot of decisions along the way that you are going to have to make. And it's going to interrupt your sense of contentment. You know, you're going to have to make some decisions to, I don't know, budget, maybe. Or take some days off to do something else. Or work long evenings on paperwork. Things like that. But I feel like it gives you a sense of leadership and authority towards your future. This could be entrepreneurship. But it's something, if it's entrepreneurship, it's something that requires mental clarity in order to do. It's not just, I don't know, making bracelets, you know? It'll be like starting a accounting business or something like that, okay? I do feel like your dedication to this, you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about issues like that, because I feel like you being dedicated, you'll make it work. You'll do what you need to do to make something work. I have no doubts of that. I also feel like it'll improve your attitude in love and emotions and relationships. It's like it helps improve other areas of your life. Ooh, 2 judgments, Lord. Okay, so whatever this idea is, Scorpio, this is something that you had made a decision a long time ago of what you wanted to do. I feel like you had a wake-up call or something in your life about wanting to take more control. I feel like life happened. Life happened, and then you focused on something else or got sucked into something else, and it became not the focus, you know? It was more about maintaining. It was more about making decisions to sustain what it is that you had. It could just be a lot of confusion too. I feel like a lot of things just happened in your life and you had to focus on something else. So this became not the focus. That's what I'm getting with that. You had to be logical. You had to make the right decisions for you or your family or your stability. Yeah, you had to create something out of nothing is what I'm getting. You know, it's like you had to take control. You had to cut things out. You had to be like, I got to leave my dreams to the side so I can do what I'm doing. You had to sacrifice your dream in order to focus on whatever this is, right? I feel like at first you were like, I'm going to go back. I'm going to work on this. I'm not going to forget about it. But life happens. Yeah, life happened. You're having some sort of... You had some sort of event happen in your life. Yeah, there's some sort of change that made you feel like you didn't have control. And I feel like you gained control in a different area to make yourself feel satisfied. So this could be over drinking, over going out, being stuck in a temporary cycle is what I'm getting. Okay. You weren't meant to stay there, but you stayed there because it was comfortable. And it changed your sense of strength or focus. And now when you think about your future, it's time for you to take control. Be head of household or be head of your life and let go of those vices, of those old ideas, that old mentality. Yeah. It's time for you to go back and investigate that energy that you blocked out. Okay? It could be that someone that you love or care about brought this to your attention and you got really defensive. And in that defensiveness, you were like, yeah, wait, what? Maybe I should work on that again. But you didn't tell them. You kept it to yourself. I can tell you that for sure. So... yeah, instead of being defensive, all these conversations, all these issues that you may be having in your current life or your current job situation is trying to prove to you that your ego is stopping you from nurturing what it is that you could be building. Okay? So they're trying to get you to explore your desires, your wants, your back to that energy where you were trying to create out of a heart-centered space. So all of these burdens that are collecting up now are trying to get you to focus on your sense of logic and make a decision to start growing something. Yeah, to follow your heart and your desires. Giving you something to fight for. So you're going to make a decision to follow your dreams and get started. And I feel like things are going to work out at the beginning. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just feel like you have so much drive and so much focus that you're going to make something happen. I feel like it changes your attitude too. Like you get happier because you're following your dreams. Yeah, there's somebody that's not happy. And I feel like they're not happy because they don't have control over the situation. This more feels like an employer or somebody where they needed you or they were relying on you not making it or not making changes. Okay. Also, this is like ending third parties or third party people because you don't need their power anymore to make you feel good about yourself. This is also situations that were in your like relationships that maybe weren't working out for the best, turning around because you have a new sense of confidence about you. Yep. It's changing everything in your life in an extremely positive way, Scorpio. It's like you're utilizing your power in the appropriate way. Yeah, the more you move towards your goals, the happier you are. You're getting rid of things in your life, whether you know it or not. It's like you're transitioning out of things that don't serve you. This is there was like a moral decision that you had to make in your life, like a big life choice that you had to make, and you're making that choice. You're getting rid of things in your life that no longer serve you. You're not worried about what other people think as far as like what was holding you back. You're following your own dreams and your own desires. Yeah. You're going a different route, a new journey, something that you can be excited about. Following your dreams. All those plans that you had in your head, you're now exploring them. You don't know where they're going to take you. You don't. You don't know where they're going to take you, but I still feel like you know that you have the wisdom to do it. And it was all about confidence. A confidence boost helped you get out of this dark energy. Or lack thereof. Lack mentality, I guess. Oh, that's good. So now you're creating. Your desires, your drive is helping you create and balance a situation. You're starting to see what was a lie and you're disconnecting from it. You're moving away from it. You are now entering a new cycle by making a decision that has been put off for a very long time. Yeah, all those worries that had you trapped in your head are going to come up for one last hoorah. Okay? And this is going to be the turning point. If you decide to keep going and see all these fears as superficial, you're going to be great. If you hesitate, you're going to go back through this again and relearn this cycle again. Right? So it's up to you to learn. It's up to you to accept it with the High Priestess in reverse. You know? This is about listening to your intuition. This is about facing fears. Yeah, I feel like for the majority of you, you're going to go back into this situation and figure out what it is that you need to do to make it happen. Put stuff on paper, make plans, figure things out. I feel like you have a hard time getting started because this is more the planning phase, I feel. But don't stay in that planning phase for too long. Yeah. Because you see, this is what I see. This is being stuck in the planning phase. This is having all the ideas, knowing what it is that you want to do. Getting frustrated and failing, going back to the old thing again because it makes you feel safe. And then you have this energy. It's like moving forward towards the thing that you love, the thing that's for you. Right? Your desire, your dream, the thing that emotionally fulfills you. So that's up to you and that. Okay, so let's do an energy oracle and then pull some journaling cards and a to-do card for you, Scorpio. So we have the Temple Path, Door to Spirit. Yeah, and 4th chakra. Yeah, this is following your heart. This is a lot of spirit energy. This is a lot of divine knocking at your door. Trying to get you to open up and see. You know, they're trying to open that door. You have to accept the journey, though. Forgive yourself for what you didn't do in the past. Or what you were afraid to do, and then move forward. So let's see what we have for journaling. We have, how can I use my intuition to gain more clarity in my life? What are my core values and how are they reflected in my life and in my daily decisions? And how can I be really honest with myself at all times? And then to-do card. Batch actions. Notice any opportunities to reduce your overall workload by doing bigger batches of repetitive tasks at home or work. For example, cut up vegetables at the beginning of the week that you use over the next few days, rather than cutting a small amount of vegetables every day. Reinvest the time you save into your important relationships. All right, Scorpio. So thank you so much for being here. I love you. I'll see you for the love readings next week, huh? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.